want to say that was a hell of a football game. I mean, two tough football teams. Give Coach Diaco credit. He's done a great job with UConn. Hard nosed. I mean, what we saw on tape wasn't a fluke. Them going down to Missouri, having a chance to beat Missouri there late in the game is not a fluke. That's a well-coached, physical ball team. I'm just proud of our guys. You know, I thought offensively in the first half we played really, really well. Got a lead. We're able to sustain offensively. The defense played really, really well in the second half. And I thought our punter had 2 key punts for us that really helped us. Those are game-changing punts. Those 2 punts were a tough game. Hats off to Coach Diaco and UConn. They got a really good football team. Great for them to come out here.
Questions for Coach?
Coach, how important was that last touchdown drive game in the first half to switch your position?
It's huge because we knew we were getting the ball to start the second half. And so, we knew we were going back-to-back possessions. So we wanted to get some points out of it. We had 1 timeout left. And, that's the fruits of having a senior quarterback plus skill guys that have been there, knowing staying bound, when to get out of bounds, when to get the first down, all those kinds of things. I just think it helped us. We didn't panic. We were still, King did a great job of Coach Jasper calling plays and orchestrating us to get down there and get that big drive. Because it was a close game from there. Had a little momentum going. It kind of helped us going into halftime. So.
Keenan moved into second place all time on the touchdown list today. As these records start to fall this season, how do you put his career in perspective?
I think his career is, it's just, it's our model, 1 game at a time. And he's the one who came up with it. Our seniors came up with our captains. 1 and 0 is our model. I think what he's done is remarkable. He just continues to move to the next game, and that's got to be our approach. We want to take 3 games. It's not like we can pat ourselves on the back. Super Bowl winners. We just got to go back and grind, be humble, know who we are, and just continue to keep going.
Anything in particular that was the strategy offensively? I mean, obviously that team is a great defense. You had to come up with something. Number one, were you happy that you were able to run the fullback a little bit because they had some big guys inside?
Yeah, I thought Coach Jasper and offensive staff had a good plan. Coach Diaco's plan is really solid plan. And they know exactly what they're doing. He's played it several times. When he was at when he was at Notre Dame, and he has a good plan. The guys know what they're doing. So we had to block them, and it was tough blocking the big suckers. They're a physical outfit. So we're proud of the way we played offensively because, like I said, that's a team that held Missouri to that points. Wasn't true.
Did you want to get the swing involved early? Was that the idea to try to get some pressure off the field?
No, we just wanted to get the ball in the edge. We knew they were hunting down inside. We wanted to try to get the ball in the edge.
Yeah. First 7, third down. Key getting in the third and short and what how are you
just trying to continue to get positive points. When you got a quarterback that can get you into the right plays, get the ball to the right person, it definitely helps. Those are huge converting because we were both trying to use the clock. I don't know how long they game lasted. Probably a little bit longer in the second half. They're trying to eat the clock and share the game so So every third down conversion was at a premium. We knew we had to convert because we didn't want to get the ball back to them. So we were both trying to execute the same game.
In Newport at Media Day, Keenan talked about the excitement of being in the conference, that experience. Have you noticed your guys have a different feeling the last couple of weeks?
It's great being in this conference. The AAC has been a phenomenal conference. Just the way they run things, first class. There's some good teams in our conference. And I think you see throughout our conference that a lot of guys are doing a lot of good things. This is tough, but I know our guys are excited about playing football at such a high level against quality teams, quality programs, and it's been a month.
the atmosphere?
I think it was sweet. That was a sweet deal. As we came here, we saw all the tents and stuff for the activity. It was a nice deal. Bob's got this place going in the right direction. This program is a future.
7 consecutive wins. Do you think that Sunday he gets some top 25 considerations?
It's like with Keenan, I think he'll be first until we just move on to the next one. You know, we don't really look at any records. We'll go back and see how we can get better, keep our head down, keep our mouth quiet, and just keep pressing forward.
Coach, you had 2 fumbles, a kickoff return and a punt return that are fumbled in your own territory. You were able to recover them, but dodged a bullet there.
Yeah, we just got to do a better job and continue to work on that.
Questions for the players?
Keenan, it seemed like a very efficient first half. You guys didn't make mistakes there, and then you got down, you got in the end zone, and that last TD before the first half had to be pretty important mentality-wise, right?
Absolutely. That was huge for us going into the locker room. Defense made a great stop, and we had to go down and make something happen. So it was a big deal to do that 2-minute drill, just do our stuff, and everybody just was poised and calm, and we practiced it, and to actually be able to run it and get it on film and do it in a game and stuff, it was great.
Can you talk about the third down conversions? You guys obviously scored on each possession in the first half and 7 third down conversions. How important was that when they ran for that?
It was huge. If you have a high third down efficiency, you do very well on offense, and that means that your overall offense is very efficient. So to be able to convert those third mediums is a big deal. We want to be in 35, 36. We were comfortable. Those are attainable third downs. The ones we want to avoid are third 11s, third 9s, third 10s. So I was really proud of the guys up front, guys around me. It flinched third and 5, business as usual. The execution by all 11 guys at once enabled us to be successful on third down.
Are you enjoying, Keaton, the tension that comes along with the touchdown record? Is it something that's a distraction, or are you having fun with that?
It's there. I'm grateful to be mentioned in that category, but I wouldn't call it a distraction. When we hit the red zone, I just want to punch it in. I don't care if it's me who punches it in, B-back, A-back, wide receiver, Blaze. I don't care. But I just want to get it in. I just want to see points. So that's my main goal, and what the coach calls is to try to execute to my best abilities.
Moving up on those lists and everything, but the touchdown pass, everybody seemed to really get into celebrating that first touchdown pass of the year. What did that mean?
That's huge. Kind of get the ball rolling, kind of cracked it, got the first touchdown pass. So it wasn't a great throw. It was actually a really bad throw. I made the same throw in practice, and Jameer, he wasn't able to catch it, but he just made a great play. So he made me look really good, and I was happy about that.
Bernie, you guys have played so many guys on defense so far this season. You have shown some nice depth. How much has that helped you in your defense, and sort of talking about the end of the game, pressure really in that final fourth quarter? You guys got a lot of pressure on the quarterback. Is that part of it?
Yeah, I was going to say, I think you could see how the depth helps there in the fourth quarter. Guys aren't dragging. We get fresh guys in there, rush the passer, do what we need to do. And if guys are getting tired, if I'm getting tired, we can bring someone in for a couple plays and just rotate some guys, stay fresh.
Blaze, what were you guys able to do to get some movement? They had 2 300-pounders up there in the middle, and we knew they were going to try to take away the fullback, but you were able to get the fullback going a little bit, and that helped.
Yeah, so this week we worked on moving up on the ball so we can get positive yardage. And our two guards just dug out the 2 eyes today, Ben Tamborello, Adam West. They had awesome games. But it goes back to our preparation this week. We worked on it all week and came out and executed.
With Adam coming in, how does that change anything, or does it change anything at all?
It changes because obviously EK went down. He's one of our best players on this team. But when your number is called, you just gotta keep the train rolling. We need people to come in, and we need to rely on them to win games, and we could rely on Adam today. He did a great job.
Keenan, that was the best defense in the conference, and you guys were able to move the ball pretty well. Does it feel good when you can execute against such a strong defense?
Yeah, anytime you're able to execute against anybody, because it's a tough deal. You need everybody to beat anyone on any given Saturday. Watching them on film, I knew they were stout, great tacklers. I figured that out first drive. Hey man, these dudes great tacklers, swarm to the ball. When they were able to shut down a high-powered Mizzou offense is ranked in the country. Mizzou team is ranked in the country, shut down their offense, the 2-time SEC East champion. So to see them on film running around, I knew it was going to be a challenge. We had to fight, claw for every yard. But that seems to be like the thing with Coach Diaco's defense. They always sound very very stout, physical on defense. They're a very, very physical UConn team, and like I said, great tacklers. So we had to claw for every yard. I mean, and it took all 11 guys executed. It took Adam West stepping up in EK's spot and playing a great game. That's great for him to get that experience of starting, of being a guy. That's huge for his confidence, and that only makes us better as a team.
Can you talk about the difference between the atmosphere from being an independent to going into these hostile environments, first conference road game, what it's like being in a conference? It's a little bit more energy.
Every time we go on the road, it's pretty hostile, but we love playing in these environments. Coach told us that they were going to have a huge crowd yesterday. I just kind of got my juices flowing. Everybody else was happy, excited. It's nothing better than going on the road and hearing the crowd go crazy on third down and being able to convert and then hear the pin drop. So we enjoy playing on the road. It was definitely a new experience, obviously, first conference road game. But at the end of the day, football is football. Anytime you go on the road, whether it's out of conference or in conference, they're going to be hostile. It's going to be loud. And you can execute.
Any questions? Guys have any thoughts on that? Playing in conference now?
It just brings a little extra motivation for each game. Like I said, we want to accomplish another goal by getting the conference championship, and today we took a step in that direction.
Keenan, you said in Newport on media day that you were really excited about playing in a conference. Has it been, these last 2 weeks been a little different?
Like I said, at the end of the day, football is football, but the atmosphere, the vibe, we're playing in conference games, first conference game last week, first conference road game this week. That atmosphere, you kind of just add a little extra juice, a little extra motivation, like Bernie said, for us. But like I said, at the very beginning, at the end of the day, football is football. So, we just come out and prepare and play the best we can.
You guys feel a little overlooked nationally? Polls and stuff? Is that?
I'll tell you, we don't really pay attention to that too much. The way we look at it, we got to come in each week and play. If you go back last year, looking at the top 25 in week 3, I know that was pretty similar to the top 25 at the end. So we're just going to take it week by week, and if it's meant to be for us to be up there at the end of the season, meant to be, and that's really only when it matters, when we're there at the end. So say whatever you want about us. Throughout the middle of the season, it doesn't really matter, because if we don't take care of business week to week, it really doesn't matter where we are week 3, week 4.
This didn't seem to be a problem for you guys, but how much did they emphasize not overlooking what was a 2-10 team last year when you got Air Force next week?
Well, our motto is 1-0, so the only game we worry about is this game. This is our season. We won the game, and now we're back to 0-0. Now it's Air Force week. We're trying to get #1 again. So that's been our thing all summer, all fall camp, every day of practice, during the games. Just reminding ourselves, don't look ahead, don't think about the end, focus on the process, focus on what's right in front of you. And I think that's allowed us to not overlook anybody, because you can't. Anybody, like I said, can beat anybody. So UConn, we knew they were a good football team. Watching them on film, so 2-10 last year, that didn't mean anything else.
It's a whole different team. 2-1, it's a good team.